Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we back. That was Facebook had sent some type of message. Yeah, some of y'all know that, man. I just got out of Facebook jail, I guess you would call it, man. They banned me from going live, man. I guess we kept it a little bit too real. But yeah, man, I just want to welcome you guys to Real Talk Tuesday. Man, this week, no, last week we went, pre-recorded, let everybody, and I posted it to several different streams. But this evening, I want to go live, so that we can interact and kind of chop it up. Like I say again, this is that Real Talk Tuesday with Big Brother Brandon. One of the things that I wanted to deal with, well, the main topic I wanted to deal with this evening, man, is generation. And I know they always have the Generation X, Generation Y, Z, and all this other stuff. But what we want to deal with is generation now. Generation now, man. Look, I'm going to adjust this lighting right quick. Give me just a second. I'm coming right back. Just a second. All right, and I guess that didn't help at all. But yeah, I'm back. So look, check this out. Check this out, man. I don't think any of us are ignorant to the fact that that we are having some problems with our youth. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming the youth. I'm not blaming parents. My thing is this, man. So often we get so caught up in the blame game, whose fault, who gonna take responsibility, that we forget to even look for solutions. You know what I'm saying? So often we're so quick to, oh, it's not my fault. The parents go hands off, mama and papa go hands off, the kids go hands off, and we really don't discuss solutions. We just get into pointing and pointing and pointing. So what I wanted to do, man, I just want to welcome everybody. First of all, man, welcome. Like I said, the Real Talk Tuesday with Big Brother Brandon. But we're gonna dive straight in this thing because we don't want to take too long. Listen, the comments are open. If you want to comment, say hey, what's up? If you got questions, input, throw it up there. The whatever it is, man. Let's have this conversation. Real talk. Check this out. Check this out. First of all, first thing I want to do that I very rarely see done, man. I want to give a kudos to those youth that are growing up in this generation handling their business. You know what I'm saying? Those is bringing home honor roll, banner roll. Those that are starting businesses. Those that are excelling in sports. And not just those things. I know I didn't mention everything, but if you're taking care of your business, man, I salute you. If you're on the right path to build a brighter future and solidify your own future, man, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the truth of the matter is, I feel like you guys don't get enough credit. I'm just gonna be real, man. You got some you that have started businesses, making more than their parents, and nobody talk about them. But the youth, they go out there and shoot somebody, now they get all the attention. So first thing I want to do is I want to shout you guys out, man, and tell you guys, look, to continue to push the continue doing what you're doing. Stay on the right path, man. Stay on the right path. And I want to encourage you on that way because, man, the truth of the matter is times have changed, bro. Times have changed. Check this out, man. Check this out. Check this out. I was considered the black sheep, the crazy youth, right? The crazy kid, right? And there were times where I remember that because nobody else wanted to get in trouble, man, a lot of the youth, they steered away from it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really want to be bothered with me because I was up to no good. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, but the problem with it now is now the ones that are doing good are the ones that are ostracized. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say again, man, I salute you because it takes a lot to stand. It takes a lot to stand. You know what I'm saying? When everything around you looks totally different. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, man, I want to salute those that are struggling and trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I understand. People can say what they want. Oh, well, man, everybody make their own decisions. Blah. I understand it. But listen, peer pressure is real. You think I'm lying? Look, let me trip you out. Because adults will say, oh, peer pressure is not real. We all stand on our own foot. But the truth of the matter is, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a grown up, we get pressured by our peers also. Okay? Now, adults, keep it real with your children. Okay? There are certain conversations that you don't have at work because your peers don't like them conversations. Let's be real. Like I say, it's real talk. It's real talk. There are certain things, and think about this here. Peer saying that I'm not going to talk about race and religion at work. Bro, that's peer pressure because your peers said we don't want to hear that. So the truth of the matter is, we all deal with peer pressure in some area of our life. So like I said, I want to encourage you guys that are fighting it, and not only encourage you guys that are fighting it, I want to open up my door, man. My inbox is open if y'all need me. Holler at me. And it's not just me, man. We got people with resources. We got people that are willing to talk, people that are willing to listen to help you get through those situations. But let's check this out. We're going to go ahead and jump to the point, man. The point we want to talk about, man, listen. I just want to give you guys 3 keys this evening. Check this out. The first one I want to tell you about, man, listen. And like I said, go grab your teams, let them check this out. I'm going to save it so you can come back to it a little later. Listen, do me a favor and share this because I promise you it's going to bless somebody. Share it. And I'm not saying it just because it's me. I'm saying, listen, we got to get the word out there. We got to get this information out to our youth, man. They need us. They need us. Check this out. First thing I want to talk about, listen, is guarding your gates. You got to guard your gates. Listen to me well. Listen to me well. Your eyes, your ears, your mind, they are what, watch this here, they are what gathers the tools for you to make decisions, okay? And I feel like a lot of, and I'm not going to just say I feel like, a lot of the reason why our youth are not able to make great decisions is because the tools that they are equipped with are not working to fit their situation. Now, what do I mean by that? Check this out, check this out, check this out. Some of us do the church thing. All right. Now watch. I want you to see this here. First of all, I want to deal with this. First of all, we're energy. We're spiritual beings. We're not this flesh. Okay. So now understand that well. You got to understand that well. And all energy transfers, right? Energy transfers. You've got to make sure you see a big thing that people are talking about now. Oh, I'm guarding my energy. But now you can't guard your energy from negative people, but then everything you put in your AirPods is negative. You understand what I'm saying? Look, like I said, some people do the church thing. When the preacher the preacher gets up there, he preaches a message, right? And it affects you spiritually, and it changes you, right? It makes you want to do right, okay? You feel that conviction. You want to do the right thing. It speaks to you spiritually. Well, understand this well, that there is no different, okay? Check this out. There is no different from the preacher speaking to your spirit and the rapper or whatever, the TV show, whoever, the country artist, whatever you want to call it, is speaking to your spirit. There's no difference. Both of them are feeding your spirit, man. So now check this out, check this out, check this out. If, going back down to the tools, if the only tool that I put in my mind, right, is that when someone disrespects me, right, to kill them, right? When it's time for me to go to my toolbox when I feel disrespected, man, the only thing I'm going to be able to come out of that toolbox with is murder. Come on, man. So what we've got to do, we've got to make sure that we're guarding our gates. Watch what you're listening to, man. Watch what you're listening to. I listen to some of the music now, man. Listen, a lot of the stuff is depressing. A lot of the stuff is, man, it's so emotional. And I'm not saying you don't have emotions, but what I'm saying is we've got to learn how to channel those emotions into something positive. You feel what I'm saying? We got to learn how to channel those emotions into something positive. Those feelings, we've got to learn how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, some of the tools that we're being equipped with are not working. You know what I'm saying? Think about this here, man. If the only thing you listen to, man, they telling you, man, if you stressing, go pop this pill, go smoke this, go have sex with this one, or go have sex with that one, go whoop this one, go shoot this one. Man, that's not equipping you with the tools to be successful. Come on, man. Y'all know this. And what's winding up happening is a lot of our teens, a lot of our youth are completely throwing their lives away because they've been given the wrong tools to deal with their situation. You know what I'm saying? And we're dealing with situations where they're killing each other. So you got 2 of them losing their life because somebody couldn't say, I hurt your feelings. You hurt my feelings. And the other one couldn't say, I apologize. We got teens losing their lives over foolishness, man, because they're not being equipped with the proper tools to work on their current situations, man. That's the first thing, man. Listen, I encourage you to guard your gates. Watch all them fight videos that you're steadily watching. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you're putting in your ears. Guard your mind. Watch who you're around. Because the truth of the matter is, like I said before, people that are around us, they do influence us. It don't matter how strong you think you are, man. People influence you. It's reality. You got, and we're going to get to that. People do influence you. So now check this out. That's to guard your gates, because I want you to pay attention. And I'll never forget this here. The way it was presented to me, I was praying in prayer one day, man, and I was wondering why. I was dealing with a certain situation, and I was wondering why the only thing that I could come up with is to whoop this dude. And I'm saying, man, I got to get in him. And I'm saying, oh man, this ain't, I know this, but that was the only solution I could come up with. And I'll never forget, I was driving across the bridge and I could hear something on the inside of my spirit saying this here: mind your mind. Don't let the enemy, listen, let me tell you this here. Don't let the enemy, don't let, and I'm going to pick on something right quick, man. I'm not really into the music now, but don't let young boy take your mind on a leash and have you somewhere you don't want to be. Don't let Gucci Mane take your mind out on the leash and have you because they got money to make bail. You out here, you're stressed out because mama don't have money for the light bill. She sure don't have money for your bond. You feel what I'm saying? And what's winding up happening is they're causing you guys to make permanent situations out of temporary situations. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got into it behind so-and-so, but because you got into it with this dude because he stepped on your shoe, right? Now you go and sit down the rest of your life because you done something you ain't had no business doing. Your ego done got the best of you. Somebody done told you you're not a man unless you done time. Man, that's the biggest foolishness that I've ever heard. You're not a man unless you're willing to do them something. Man, listen. And I used to be that hothead dude. We're going to take it there. And I took pride in taking it there. Straight up. I'm just being real. Not trying to sound so good. No, but I'm being real. I took pride in doing things. Listen. I took pride in building a reputation, right, that I'm trying to live down even until this day. And I don't want you guys in that situation, man. My dad would say it like this here, man. Listen, even if I fall in the hole, I can wave at you and tell you to go around. So that's what we're going to do. Check this out. That's guarding your gates. The second thing I want to tell you guys about is, listen, man, get out the house, get active, and get involved, bro. We're looking at situations right now, man, to where y'all know who we are. I'm going to just say it like that. Y'all know who we are. Folks don't like funding and supporting activities that we have going on in our communities anyways. So now watch this here. So often we look at the people and say, man, I don't know why they don't do this for us no more. Man, I remember when they used to have this over here, when they used to have that over there. Listen, young adults, teens, man, listen, let me say this first. Us young adults, it's time out for us looking at the old generation saying that they used to, okay? And I'm going above the generation now. It's time out for us looking at what they used to do, and it's time for us to step up and real talk. It's time for us to step up and start handling this situation. But back to the children, listen, you guys have got to get involved. We can't go to these city council meetings. We can't go and push votes for them to have programs in our communities, and then none of the kids want to come to them or support them. You feel what I'm saying? Then watch this here. This is what we do. We can't get the workers because the parents don't want to get involved. Then the kids don't want to get involved. Then we show up. Fussing and whining and complaining because it's defunded. Man, it ain't nothing for us to do. When we had things to do, no one wanted to do it. So I'm going to encourage you. I understand you like your games. I understand you just like to chill. I understand it is hot as hell outside. But I want to encourage you sometimes, get out of the house. Go to the park. Go play ball. Get around people that's active, man. The old people used to say this here: an idle mind is the devil's workshop. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, and what I like about this here, I want to encourage you to try things. It's time out for us saying, man, I ain't never done that before. Man, go do it. Because listen, there are some things, let me share something with you. Part of my testimony, man, I DJ'd for several artists, right? And this DJing took me from California all the way to all over the place, to Florida, all over the U.S., touring and just enjoying life, right? Touring, pushing music. Now, do you know how that happened? I went to a concert just to support somebody, and I stepped out. I ain't never touched turntables in my life, but I stepped out and I said, you know what? I'm going to support this person. Watch this here. And I'm going to try something different. And I tried something different and stumbled into something that I love. So I want to encourage you guys to try something different. It's one of the reasons why you may be depressed and frustrated. One of the reasons you may be frustrated and depressed is because you haven't found your purpose. You may get out the house just to be active and wind up stumbling into your purpose. You may find something that you're really great at, really good at, something that you really enjoy, right? Just by getting active. So I want to encourage you guys, get out and get active. You feel what I'm saying? Do something that you've never done before, man. Do something that you've never done before, man. Listen, share this post, share this thing, man. Listen, because somebody needs to hear this, man. Last but definitely not least, man. This is a big one. This is a big one. We're going to wrap up here. This is a big one. Last but definitely not least, get support. So first we talked about guarding your gates. Then we talked about getting active and getting involved. Now we're going to talk about getting support. Listen, as teens, I know been there, done that. It's hard to listen to just mom and dad. Come on, man. And the truth of the matter is, man, all my kids, my children are teenagers, right? So I know. Listen, they don't know, but I'll tell y'all, sometimes I got to go to one of my friends that my children like and tell my friend, hey, man, go tell D this for me. You feel? Because he's not going to hear it from me, but he'll hear it from them. So now check this out. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Find you a driver, okay? Find you a driver that's going that has been where you're trying to go, okay? And get in the car with people that are trying to go where you're trying to go. Now, what do I mean by that? Find you somebody, get out there, mingle, find somebody that is doing something that you like. Okay, now understand this well. Even if you can't find them physically, and I think that some of you guys have visions and dreams that transcend the city, that are bigger than just somebody that you can go see in your city or walk down the street and meet. So I want to encourage you, find you somebody that's doing what you're doing, that has done what you're doing, okay? Start listening to them. Start allowing them to mentor you. Start allowing them to kind of help you drive this car. Because the truth of the matter is, you cannot duplicate something that you've never seen. You feel what I'm saying? And so often we get so busy trying to recreate the wheel when the wheel has already been created. So the thing that we've got to do is get connected. Come on, with somebody that is doing that or has done what we're trying to do. Now, the second part of that, and I say that to say, mentoring. Man, mentoring is an amazing thing. Find you a mentor. And I'm saying this here, even as grown-ups, we got to find us some mentors. Uncle Freddie say this here. Only a wise man will always drink from a well that he didn't dig, right? Sometimes it ain't about you knowing everything or trying to find out everything. Get connected with somebody that does, and you still will reap those benefits. And the second part of that is this here, man. Surround yourself around with people that are going where you're trying to go. All right. If you're trying to go to Houston, okay, you in Lake Charles. You're trying to go to Houston, right? It makes no sense at all for you to hop in the car with somebody that's going to New Orleans or Baton Rouge. It makes no sense. You're going in two totally different directions. So this is what I want to share with you, man. Look at your friends. And not just one time, when it's time for tough decisions, look at your friends and see where they're headed, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're in the car with them, you're going exactly where they're going. There's no way I could jump in the car. Okay, listen to me well. Because there are a lot of people that then crashed out, okay, and wasn't driving. Matter of fact, they were sitting in the back seat sleep and woke up in a situation that they didn't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? I worked in the prison system, and I've seen people that have just legitimately went out to have a good time this night and wound up and the rest of their life is gone. Okay? It's like more, and it's not cliche, it's reality. Listen. It's reality. It's reality. Trouble is easy to get into, but it's hard as hell to get out of. Hear me well. So make sure that when you get in the car with these people, okay? Make sure that when you get in the car with these people that they're going where you're trying to go. Because listen, you can't say that I'm gonna make the dean's list at Southern and you in the car with people that's headed to the execution list at the prison. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So I want to share this with you, man. Listen. Surround yourself. Find you a driver. Okay, find you somebody that can lead. Find you a mentor. Find somebody that can help you get there. Okay, find somebody that has been there. And listen, I say this here because we're dealing with a generation that they seek guidance from each other. You know what I'm saying? I would laugh, and I pick on my children a lot. I would pick on my son. I would laugh at my son because I can sit up here and tell him, man, look, Daddy been buying. I bought houses. You know, I've rented this, that, and other. And I can present my information, and my information is no good. But you can come tell me what your buddy who stayed with his mom. Well, man, they said that we should do this. Man, look here, bro. They never paid. They had never even paid their own phone bill. But that's who you want to take direction from. So what you got to do, what we got to do is listen. Find somebody that has been there, and that's where that big bro come in. What we used to call them big bros, we used to have OGs back in the gap, and they was gonna pull you to the side, pull you like they say, pull your shirt tail, and look, bro, man, look, you wilding out. Wilding out, man. And nobody telling these kids this really no more. Nobody saying, man, you about to throw your life away. Come on, bro. And this is what we got to do. Listen, find you a mentor, find you somebody that has been where you're trying to go, and then get in the car with people that are going, if you were going to the destination that you're trying to reach, man. Get in the car with some people that's trying to go where you're going. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense because I look at it a lot of times, man. Just an example, man. You can't sit up here and stay in McDonald's, okay, drinking and smoking and partying, hollering about you on your way to the NFL. It don't work like that, man. You got to be on the. You got to get in the gym with. So you got to go hit the gym with some people that's trying to train. You got to go hit that track with some people that's trying to train. You feel what I'm saying? I understand they say, oh, you can be whatever you desire, but now don't forget that there is a process to getting there. You know what I'm saying? I believe in you guys. I know that you can be successful. You know what I'm saying? I pray that you guys apply these tools. You know what I'm saying? Apply these tools. Like I say, share the video, man. Tag up some folks that you think need to hear. But listen, that's three things, man. Guard your gates. Pay attention. Mind your mind. Okay? A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and a mind is a terrible thing to just hand over to anybody. Don't let but listen to me well. Don't let just anybody or anything plant seeds in your mind because they will take root and they will grow. Hear me out. Don't allow anything, just anybody, to plant seeds in your mind. Guard your gates, okay? Get active, get involved. Look, start dealing with these extracurricular programs. If you see something going on in your community, man, go volunteer. Start building the community up. Take that ownership. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have to just rent houses and just be there until they tell us to leave. You feel what I'm saying? Get out, man. Go clean the ditch up. Go do something. Get involved with people that are doing things. And listen, let me say this here. Let me say this here too. For us adults, us grown folk that's watching. Stop turning these kids away. It don't matter if they don't go to your church. Take them children under your wing. It don't matter if they ain't related to you, this, that, and other. If a child shows interest in you, start showing interest in them. You understand what I'm saying? Stop that nonsense about, oh, that ain't my responsibility. Stop running them off and start embracing these children. The truth of the matter is a lot of them are growing up raising themselves without parents, without mama, without dad, and they looking for somebody to fill that void. Stop turning them away, man. Be responsible. Take them under your wing. Show them the right way. Because what a lot of times we do as adults, and I'm just being 100, that child could come to your house every single day wanting to talk, and you ain't got time for them. Come on now. But then when they wind up in trouble, now you got something to say about them. Don't talk about them, talk to them. Okay? Now, look, that's guard your gates. That's getting involved. That's getting active. Get active in your community. Last but not least, man, get that support that you need, man. Find somebody that's doing that has done what you're trying to do, and get in the car with people that are going where you're trying to go. Man, I love you guys. That has been Real Talk with Big Brother Brandon. Look, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scroll through these comments right quick, and if there's any questions or whatever, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna hit them up right quick. But man, listen, make sure that you go back, hit the share button, man, tag up some people. Let's spread the word. Like I said, we going hard every Tuesday. We gonna come with another word, man. And listen, if you know me, you know we gonna keep it real. You know, you know I'm all about the controversy. You know that I'm all about that real talk, man. This is Big Brother Brandon. Let me scroll through these things, see if we got any questions, and we gonna address it there. Let's get it in. Let's see.